you for introducing me. Thank you, madam. So very good evening to you. So I thank Greater Atlanta Cumming Sangam and Global Center for Siddha Medicine Research for arranging such a wonderful session about the health, especially our Indian Tamil traditional medicine. So we both were traveling all over the US for the last 1 month and to create awareness in various Indian communities, Tamil communities, and this is the last event in our running race. So we are very happy to meet the Tamil people here. I was wondering, the Atlanta, there is a place, so the name is Greater Atlanta. Why the great? So really, it is greater only because many new initiatives have been started from this Tamil Sangam. So Siddha Medicine also started a few years ago using Dr.Selva.
Light where?
So it's really Greater Atlanta only. And another important thing, Dr. Sridhar is introducing the Siddha medicine into the medical students' curriculum. So it's first in the history of, in the America as well as in the whole Indian traditional medicine. This is the first time one American medical school students are learning one of the Indian traditional medicine as their elective course. So today, couple of next 1 hour we will be discussing this prevention of diseases through non-pharmacological approach of traditional Siddha medicine. So traditional Siddha medicine has many type of treatments, right? So home remedies, party Vedian, kitchen remedies, herbals, yoga therapy, many things should be prescribed by the physician, Siddha physician. So here whatever we are teaching can be practiced by yourself. So it is very easy if you understand the concept. In United States, you say the complementary and alternative medicine, CAM. But in India, we don't use the term CAM, we use the term Ayush. So the term came from the abbreviation of Ayurveda, Yoga, Unani, Siddha and Homeopathy. Okay, so this becomes Ayush. And in India, we have two health ministries. One is for Ministry of Health for Allopathy Medical System and another ministry is for Ayush. So in the whole world, only in India, separate ministry is there to encourage or to promote the traditional Indian medicine. So the traditional Siddha medicine is also known as just Siddha medicine. It is actually documented in Tamil language. Okay, so instead of calling traditional Tamil medicine, we call Siddha medicine because people who are in the journey to attain the godness are called Bhaktas. Those who attain the God are called Siddhas. Right? So those who their yogic practices or spiritual practices attain higher level of consciousness are called Siddhas. So those Siddhas developed this medicine, so we call it as a Siddha medicine. So many times people ask, why can you call Tamil medicine? So Agastya Muni, Agastya Munivar, Maharishi Agastya, these are the names, the well-known epic in Indian philosophy or history. So he is considered as the father of Siddha medicine. So Agastya Munivar, everybody knows. So thing is, all the literatures are documented in Tamil. Okay, not only Agastya Munivar, there are many more Siddhas in those days. They have documented their knowledge in Tamil. So it's now, it's our, that's why it is restricted in Tamil Nadu and Sri Lanka. You have to understand why it is in Tamil Nadu and not others. So now gradually it is coming out by crossing the boundaries, language boundaries. So, it's a missing.
Slide.
So Ayurvedic medicine, the Siddha Dhanvantari is considered as the father of Ayurveda medicine, whereas the Siddha Agastya is considered as the father of Siddha medicine. So basically, we have some unique concept in Siddha and Ayurveda. If you understand, it is good. So in your home, when you get a severe cold, suppose you got a severe cold now, you have many juices like lemon, watermelon juice, orange juice, cucumber juice, and tea. Which one you will choose? If you have a severe cold, you want to drink something, which one you will choose?
Orange.
Orange. Anybody else? Anything else? Any other option?
Tea.
Watermelon. Tea. So, madam, why you choose watermelon? Okay. It's a cold, severe cold you have. Okay. So, few years ago, I got an opportunity to give a talk in the in one United States medical school. So there are Indian students, they told we prefer tea or coffee. Other students, they told the cucumber juice because it's very nutritious. Watermelon juice because it is having rich calorie. Orange juice because it is having vitamin C. But really, in practical, if you consume tea, you will feel better in your cold, because we categorized everything into the hot potency and the cold potency. Any food, you take hot potency, cold potency. You take pepper, is it hot potency or cold potency, cool potency? Hot potency. Is there any randomized control trial to grow its hot potency? We know. That is what our traditional knowledge. It is there in our gene. So unknowingly it was transmitted from our family to our family, right? So the pumpkin, is it hot or cold? Cold potency. We know, we have the knowledge. The only thing we fail to do the evidence-based research on that. There is where we fail. So if you understand this concept in your home remedies, you can do a lot of changes. In your food, you can do a lot of changes. Suppose a person is having peptic ulcer, so according to Siddha or Ayurveda, it is because of the hyper fire element. Okay, more fire is actually burning the, inducing the ulcer. So what you have to choose as a therapy or as a diet? Cool potency. So you know from our discussion, what are the cool potency food? Pumpkin, cucumber, watermelon. If you just take these three everyday juice, it will heal. It's just a simple item. No need to complicate too much. So how they explained this theory? So Siddhas, they proposed a theory called the Panchabhuta Panjikarana. So which means so some slides are missing, so I am not able to show the pictorial thing, but I will try to explain it. Right? So Panchabhuta Panjikarana means water is made by H2O, 2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen. If you add one more oxygen, what will happen? It will become hydrogen peroxide, entirely new compound. So basically, anything in the world are made by elements, right? Carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen. There are many elements. Siddhas proposed similar theory. That's what 5 elemental theory, Panchabhuta, 5 elemental theory. Accordingly, there are 5 Buddhas: Ahayam, Vayu, Teju, Apu, Prithvi. So in English, I cannot give the exact translation, but I will try, like fire element, earth element, water element, space element, air element. So when any object you look at here, it's a very hard object. So it is made by primarily or more by earth element. That's what it is, very hard, and you have to touch it. Is it hot or cold? Then you will understand that fire element or water element is there. So similarly, weight, then air element or space element. This is how they give a theory that these 5 elements in a different ratio forms any object. Okay, so in the human body also, our organs, be it blood or whatever, heart, liver, they also made up of by these 5 elements in different ratio. So in the herbs and diets, when you see outside plants, anything, that also made by 5 elements in a different ratio. Suppose a bone is made by earth and water element. Other elements also there, but in the minor. When there is a bone mineral deficiency, density deficiency, calcium is less post-menopausal women. So we have the method to assess which element is less in the bone. According to our principles, we will choose natural products which is having this element to supplement. When insulin is deficiency, you are supplying insulin. Same way, we identify which element is less and we advise the dietary pattern and drug to supplement. This is how it works. Okay, this is how we connect with the human body with the nature. So this is the first theory. Second theory is Tridosha theory. Mukutram. In Tirukural, Mihinum Kurayinum no Sayim, Nodor, Vali Mudalai and What is that Vali Mudalai? Vali means what? So in Ayurveda, they call Vada Pitta Kapha. So that in Tamil term, it's a Vali Alanaya. That Vali Mudalai and means these three should be function in our human body in an optimum ratio. When it is in the right proportion, the person is healthy. Anything among these three goes up or low, person will get disease. That is what the meaning of that Tirukkural. So, Siddhas, they have documented the sum of Vadam in the whole body. So, Vadam, Pittam, Kapham will be there in each organ. That is another thing. The sum of whole Vadam in the human body, Pittam, Kapham, should be in the ratio of 1/4. If that ratio is maintained, the person will be healthy. How do we know this 1/4? We do through pulse examination. So in the pulse examination, Nadi examination, we check that. How much Vadam is there, how much Pitta, how much Kapha. So this is what the primary objective of pulse examination. So through that we will again identify you are having more Pitta, how much is doubled or how much more. Accordingly, the diet and other lifestyle we advise. So this is the second concept, right? So again, there are 96. This is like Vada Pitta Kapha 3, Panchabhudam 5. So 5 plus 3, 8. This is just I explained 8 principles. Like that, 96 principles are there totally. They are very complicated to explain you. So we will restrict these two. Yes, with these two you can understand the home remedies, right? And self-care you can understand. So the different combination of 96 permutation leads to diseases. They have classified 4,448 diseases. Now in the modern medicine we have ICD, International Classification of Diseases, 11th edition is used. But Siddhas, 2,000, 5,000 years ago, they had classified human disease as 4,448. So this is the only system in the whole world, traditional system, classified human diseases. You cannot see this classification in any other traditional medicine. So whatever disease already came are now coming, like chikungunya, COVID, or tomorrow come, also we can fit into this number. So when COVID comes, we just list out the symptoms, check the pulse and our examination, and we searched where we can fit, where we can find this symptom, where it is matching, and it is matching with the Tabasuram, one condition among the 4,448. Under that, lot of drugs are mentioned. Drugs mean herbals are mentioned. So we just picked that. Tabasura Kashayam, Ilavendu Kashayam, and we gave it to work. So this is how Siddha is ever applicable, even in future also. So I told you already Nadi. So Vada Pitta Kapham, by 3 fingers we examine how much Vada Pitta Kapham, the ratio, its character, how it is coming, everything we examine. And this is another one, Naipuri. This is also very important in Siddha. So you just keep 10 different cups or a glass of water and you add 10 gram sugar. Next tumbler 20, 40, 80, 160. Gradually what is happening? There is something changing, right? Chemistry or specific gravity. Now you add 1 drop of ginger oil. Can you see something? That is what the technology. So something will get eliminated from the body through the urine, the metabolites. So the urine specific gravity or physics or chemistry is changing. So when we apply a drop of ginger oil on that, it will give some shape. Based on the shape, we are able to diagnose some diseases. So this is another uniqueness in Siddha. So both the Nadi and the Neighbor, these both are very important in Siddha. Even though we follow modern, in laboratory investigations, radiology, everything we follow it. But to choose the medicine, to assess the disease prognosis, we just really stick to this. So that's the reason we cannot do telemedicine concept in depth. We cannot examine the pulse, when the patient is in the Zoom. That's what, there are a lot of issues are there. We can't be generalized. Then what we use as a drug. So we are using 900 medicinal plants. Mostly they are grown in Indian climate, like especially Western GATS. And metals, minerals and salts, 225 metals and minerals we are using. And animal products, 185 animal products we are using. So animal products mean deer horn, this pearl shell, conch, and these are coral, marine products. These are calcium supplements. So in modern medicine, calcium supplement, calcium is the one calcium. There is no difference between calcium coming from this and this. But Siddha, it is different. For every organ, we have different calcium. For bone, one different calcium. For heart, this is the deer horn calcium supplement we are giving. For lung, this one, Bhavanam. Coral is the medicine. So we have different, the calcium itself, they have gone in depth and studied. So this is how it works in Siddha. And metals and minerals, in the oil Dr. Sridhar picked up from airport to here, just to be visited the Hindu temple for breakfast. So the moment we say we are Siddha doctors, the person immediately answered, you use metals and damage the organ. No? So this is how the name people, it was branded, misbranded. Okay, so metals, can you eat the paddy? You all eat rice, right? Okay, can you eat the paddy as such? Nobody eats. But how do you convert it into idli, dosa, rice? There are process. If you just give the paddy to an American, he never have any knowledge about the process. How you will process it? If you say that we are eating rice is good, it is good calorie. We are making chapati or dosa idli. If you say, and you give 1 kg of paddy to the American researcher, what he will do? He will just grind and make the, whatever dish, he will just bake it. But that what we are processing, that is our intellectual property, our Indian or Tamilian intellectual property. There is where it makes difference. Similarly, the metals, what we use, naturally you can collect metals in the ore form. Iron or gold, mercury, everything is available in the ore form. These are the ores we use. So that ore will be converted into as a medicine. So toxic metal will be converted into a medicinal metal by a lot of process. It takes 1 month to 9 months. Some taking 9 months, some 1 month. Using lot of herbal heating, lot of processes are there. Finally, you will get the nanoparticle of the metal. So now the toxic metal is converted into a medicinal metal. Now that we are using as a medicine. So you can imagine both are not the same. So it's a misbranding that we will do, and we never give metals to anybody. So where varu thalai varu misinakal mella mella paapum chanduram varu, which means treat with the roots and shoots. If not responding, gradually administer the metal-based medicine. So we won't give anybody like purposely. We are not here to damage your kidney. We use herbal. 80% of the medicines are herbal-based only. Only remaining 20 are these, as I told, they are nanoparticles. And I have done a lot of research on these metals. They are really nanoparticles. I have done in gold-based Siddha medicine, mercury-based, arsenic-based. They are in nanoparticles. So there are a lot of research scope is there for the youngsters who are here. You can take a lot of research in this. You can drug discovery. All the drugs are herbals are not studied. So people come here. If you are interested, you can do. You can make the change. You can do patent. You can even get the Nobel Prize. The heart potency, heat potency, like a lot of concept get to be proven. But today the medicines are getting modernized. The medicines are available in the form of tablet capsule. Okay, so we have some medicines displayed. You can see later. So So this is how the modernization is happening without compromising the basic philosophy of Siddha medicine, right? Okay, so apart from the oral medication, we also use lot of external therapies, thermal-based fermentation, steam therapy, massage therapy, medicated forms. These are other form of external therapies. And non-pharmacological therapies like yoga therapy, diet therapy, varma therapy. These three are very important. Among them, diet therapy, you can practice yourself. Nicely you can practice in the previous also. So many therapies you can steam inhalation, herbal poultice, many things you can practice. So in the yoga therapy, today many people don't know where did the yoga come from. Okay, so yoga come from Siddha. All the yogis are Siddhas. So they developed the yoga, and but unfortunately it was not completely taught. It was kept as a secret, and it became as a biggest Indian contribution. So as a Siddha doctor, we are very proud that yoga is the donation from our Siddha system. And Varma therapy is another important therapy. So in our human body, there are 10 channels are there. In traditional Chinese medicine, they say meridian channel. Similar concept is there in Siddha. So, for example, Idagalai, the first channel, starts from right big toe. It will go up, in the umbilical it will cross, and it will touch many organs. And finally it ends in the left nostril. See, because it ends in the left nostril, it is called Idagalai. Ida means left. Even everybody, Sanskrit people also say Idagalai. Then next, Pinkalai, it starts from left toe and ends in the right nostril. Similarly, Sulumunai, Nahan, Kirgaran, Kurban, there are 10 nadis. So each and every nadi has its own, course. So in India, from one place to another city, one city to another city, if it's a 10 kilometer, in between, can you see many bus stops? But in here, is there any bus stops? I don't know. Bus stops concept is there. Thank you. So, see, like that, in the nadi channels, there are energy stations. And in the nadi channel, energy stations are there. So each nadi contains 9 to 13 energy stations. Among them, Idagalai, Pingalai and Sulumunai, these three nadis are having higher Varma points, energy points, 13, 13, 13 each. So when you do every time pranayama, you are activating 39 Varma points actually. Okay? So in the Varma point or in the yoga therapy, you can manipulate Varma points on your own by doing some posture, by doing asana, pranayama, you can activate your own Varma points. On the other hand, in the Varma therapy, I can activate your Varma points. When the patient is in coma or he is traumatized and not able to do something, others can activate. That is what it is common origin from Siddha. So the Varma therapy is very much useful. In the Varma also, it's just a massage therapy, and some of the medicines also, the herbal medicines also we are giving. Chronic migraine, asthma, many diseases which you cannot diagnose nowadays with the instruments, because the reason might be the damage in the Varma points. 108 Varma points is there. So there are ways to identify which channel has got the defect and which energy points, and we will manipulate that. Then the disease will be, the person will be normal. So this is why it is very important Varma point. So I finished the introduction to Siddha medicine. Next I welcome Dr. Selva to do the first session about the wellness.